A yes vote seems to be the majority. CBS LA political reporter Tom Waite joins us live in studio. He dove deeper into the results of this poll. Tell us more about it,
Yeah,
Tom.
there's lots of numbers, Pat, and it kind of gives us a sense of where people stand right now. But as we've talked about, this is just the poll, right? These are not the results, even though people are already sending in their ballots. So if you have a ballot, make sure you send it in. Supporters of Prop 50 made the issue all about President Trump, a strategy that appears to be working. But those who oppose Prop 50 point out that this is a special election and turnout is unpredictable. As ballots are returned for the November 4th special election, new CBS polling shows strong support for Prop 50, the measure that asks voters to approve or reject a new congressional map for California drawn up by Governor Newsom and state Democrats. According to the CBS YouGov poll, 62% of likely voters in California are voting yes on Prop 50. 38% voting no. Governor Newsom was asked about the new poll numbers late this afternoon.
Polls don't vote, people vote. And this is a special election. I'm not naive. It's about turnout, period, full stop. So we're running the 110-yard dash.
Our pollsters asked among those voting yes on Prop 50, 75% said it was to oppose Donald Trump. 70% of the yes voters also said it was to oppose national Republicans. 62% said it was to support national Democrats. And 41% of those voting yes said it was to support Governor Newsom. Pomona College professor Sarah Sedwani is part of the Yes on Prop 50 campaign.
While this is a proposition that has to do with redistricting, perhaps one of the most challenging and wonky kinds of issues for voters to really delve into, the shorthand for this is it's opposing Trump. And that's definitely a message that voters seem to have received from this data that we're getting today.
Governor Newsom and state Democrats drew up Prop 50 after President Trump worked with Texas Republicans over the summer to redraw Texas's congressional map to wipe out up to 5 Democratic House seats. If Prop 50 passes here in California, 5 Republicans are likely to lose their seats in Congress here in California. One of those Republicans in danger of losing his seat is Northern California Congressman Kevin Kiley.
You can be as mad as you want about what happened in Texas or what's going on in some other state. But Prop 50 will not do anything to change that or to undo it. The only thing that Prop 50 does is it throws a wrench into our own elections here in California. It's about our state and no other state. It doesn't change any national laws. It doesn't change the laws in Texas or any other state. It only changes the Constitution here in California.
Our poll shows Governor Newsom's approval at 53%, with 47% disapproving. President Trump's approval here in the Golden State underwater, 34% approving, with 66% disapproving. The CBS News YouGov survey included a sample of 1,500 registered voters here in the state. It was conducted between October 16th and the 21st with a margin of error of about 3.8%. So we'll wait and see when the results come in, if the poll kind of zeroes in on where voters are.
Yeah, okay, we're talking about California, but Republicans are doing their own redistricting in other states besides Texas.
Yep, besides Texas, North Carolina is doing it. There's talk of other states controlled by Republicans doing it, and if they do, they hold an advantage. They can redistrict more of their states and theoretically come up with more seats in the House.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. Thank you so much, Tom. All right, for a full breakdown of the special election, including the potential changes to districts in Southern California, just head to our voters guide at cbsla.com/prop50.